Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I've got a beginner-friendly calisthenics workout for you and you don't need any equipment. We'll start off with a warm-up and then we'll go into the main part of the workout and we'll do 3 rounds of these exercises. So if you're ready to go, you can join me on the mat. We're going to get set up for our first exercise where we're doing body weight squats. So I want your feet hip width apart or a little bit wider if that's more comfortable. And we're going to squat for 40 seconds. Getting nice and low and deep. Ease into these movements. Try and keep the feet firmly planted on the floor. So kind of feel those 3 points in the feet. 2 at the front, in the balls of your feet, and then in the heels of the feet as well. You want to feel all of that gripping onto the floor. Okay, up next, give me some arm circles. I want you to bring them forwards. Feeling a nice stretch across the chest. Okay, take it back. Okay, let's go into single leg RDLs or Romanian deadlifts. Try and get a nice straight line from tip of your head to the heel of your foot behind you. Feel a nice stretch down the back of the hamstring as you lengthen down. Don't think about bending the knee too much, but if you need to bend it a tiny little bit, you can do. Just focus on that hinge in the hip. Okay, working on those shoulders, we're going to bring our hands behind our back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, bring the arms out and around and up, all the way back down, and then you can relax at the bottom. Let's go again, squeeze, open the chest as you bring the arms all the way up and down. Thinking about literally drawing an angel, wings with your arms. Okay, take a little rest. Okay, to begin with, we've got negative press-ups, so a great way for building that upper body strength and getting the core included as well. We're going to come down to the mat and I want you to begin in a high plank position. So we're going to be setting up on our hands and I want you to really think about the hands being directly under the shoulders. Okay, so find this high plank position, coming up onto the toes and lengthen through your body. You're going to lower your chest towards the floor and then to come back up, let's bring our knees to the floor to push up. This makes that push a little bit easier. Focusing on the eccentric phase of a press-up. Okay, coming up, you've got 20 seconds, we're going to come up to standing. And next we're going to go into Cossack lunges. Nice wide legs for this, okay? So we need to have good mobility and strength in a deep range. Okay, nice wide stance. I want you to sink down, up and over, Try and get the hips nice and long. Try your best to keep that chest as upright as possible. Again, keeping this heel on the floor. Don't let that pop up. Really feel that stretch all the way down this inner thigh, nice and strong as you come up. Okay, you've got 20 seconds rest. We're going to go down into a hollow hold. There are different variations of a hollow hold, but we're starting off with a beginner-friendly position. So lying on your back, you can begin by starting off curled up in a ball. Feel that lower back into the floor, keep that rib cage compressed in. Hands down towards the floor, let's extend one leg away. I'm going to hold it here. I find these super hard, I'm not going to lie. Keep holding. If you find yourself opening out, reset. Bring it all back in nice and tight. Feel that core firing up. Release, you've got a little rest now. Coming up to standing, we've got split squats coming up next. 20 seconds on one leg and then we'll change sides, 20 seconds on the other leg. So setting up, one foot in front of the other. Bending both those knees, split squat down. Okay, changing legs. Okay, back down on the mat. We're sitting up tall on your sit bones here, legs in front. Walk your fingertips forward slightly. You'll really feel those hamstrings working. Okay, we're going to be compressing the core, lifting and alternating each leg. Try and stay long through the body as you go for a lift. Oh my goodness. And again. So really getting that core working, hip flexors and quads are joining in. Keep growing through your body rather than allowing yourself to cheat and sink back, which feels a lot easier. Okay, that was fun. We're gonna go into our second round after a little break, so have some water if you need it. Just a reminder, we'll be going into those negative press-ups shortly. Okay, let's get set up for those press-ups. We're focusing on the lowering down phase or the eccentric phase. Make sure shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Grip onto the floor, core engaged. Slow it down as you go down. Knees down to come up. Reset. Okay, rest. Next up, sack lunge, wide stance, hinging over from side to side. Perhaps this time you can sink a little bit lower. Rest. Back down to the mat for the hollow hold. Okay, lying on your back. Scrunch up into that ball. Let's extend one of our legs away as we're really reaching the hands forwards. If you get a little uncomfy, you can always switch those legs. But keep reaching these hands towards the opposite wall. Keep holding. Okay, little release. Back up to standing for those split squats. "20 seconds on one leg, quick change straight into the other side. Okay, coming back in, going into those leg compressions. So a good thing to have is nice flexible hamstrings, strong core, strong hip flexors. I don't think my hamstrings are so flexible. Okay, walk those fingers forward, get that forward lean, compress that core without rounding the back away. Okay, so you'll really feel that hamstring fighting you. Nice brace of the abs as you lift. Okay, that's round 2 done. We're going to go into round 3, starting from the beginning where we've got those negative press-ups. Grab some water if you need it, have a little break, and get focused for the final round. Okay, let's get set up for those negative press-ups. Hands under your shoulders, feet extended away, core engaged. Okay, let's control ourselves as we lower down to the floor. Okay, take a rest. Changing into the next exercise, we're going to jump up for those Cossack lunges. Wide with the legs. Keeping that chest upright, feel that stretch all the way down the leg. Okay, hollow hold back down to the mat, focusing on the core, staying strong. Okay, get tucked up in that ball, reach the hands away from you, keep that distance between your rib cage and your hips here, small, don't let it open up and arch away, okay? We're staying super strong here. Switch the legs if you feel like you need to. It will help reset, bring you to a better position. Ooh, release out of that. Well done. We're going to be jumping up now for those split squats. Okay, setting up one foot in front of the other, strong and controlled with every move. Focus on a good breath, nice breath in, strong breath out as we come up. Change legs. Okay, we're coming back down to finish off with those alternating leg compressions. I definitely call this a harder than it looks kind of exercise, okay? If you're doing it properly. Legs extended away, fingertips on the floor, walk them forward, squeeze and lift those legs. Do let me know in the comments where you're following us from and how you found that workout, especially that last exercise. I'm sorry, but it's definitely harder than it looks. If you're ready to finish off now, you can join in with one of our cool down workouts, or if you fancy doing a little bit more, you can follow along in one of our other body weight workouts as well.